will be important to see.
Right, absolutely. Also expected right now is Eknath Shinde's press conference. He is going to be speaking to the media. He is going to address the public. You said that there thus far has still not been able to a meeting that has still not been held between the three party leaders of NCP, of BJP and of Shiv Sena. Do you think this could be happening in the coming hours after the press briefing concludes?
This will get to know only once the press conference is over, and more importantly, what Eknath Shinde will be saying in his press conference, because
right, we can do right now that these are visuals on your screens. These are live visuals. These are visuals from outside Eknath Shinde's residence in Thane. So there is a police deployment, heavy police security right outside his residence to ensure there is no untoward incident that takes place, to ensure there is no people who just gather and enter into the premises. Daryl, give us details now. The press conference is going to happen any time now. 3 p.m. was the scheduled time. It is 3:15. What is it that the public can expect from the statements that he is going to make at the press conference?
if you see, the whole eyes of Maharashtra are now on Eknath Shinde's press conference. The press conference was scheduled for 3 p.m. and now it's almost 3:15 and it can start anytime soon. But all eyes are on Eknath Shinde, because if we see, when the results were declared, that was the only time when Eknath Shinde, Fadnavis and Ajit Pawar took a joint press conference, and after which, today after 4 days, Eknath Shinde is addressing a press conference. So what announcements he will be making from the press conference, it will be important to see. Or else, already if we had a discussion with the Delhi senior leaders over a call or something as such, will be now the people will come to know shortly once we start addressing a press conference. But right now, if you see, all eyes are on Eknath Shinde, and if you see in Thane also, a big police deployment is being done outside his house. So all eyes are now on Eknath Shinde's press conference, which can start anytime soon. Back to the studio.
Right, absolutely. Daryl, also let's try to understand and do the math, talking about the numbers that the BJP has, the single largest party with the maximum number of seats. After that, it is far behind with Shiv Sena, which has gotten about 52 of those seats, and then we have at number 3 the NCP with about 41 of those seats. Does the Shiv Sena have any leverage in the discussion that is obviously paramount in deciding who is going to be Chief Minister?
If you see, the BJP has emerged as the single largest party in Maharashtra once again with 132 seats. Not just 132 seats, but there are also other 3 to 4 independent MLAs who have given their support to BJP. Ravi Rana being prominent of one of the MLAs. So if you see, the BJP has a total tally of almost 136, which is almost 8 seats short of a single majority, that is 144. But the Eknath Shinde, the faction MLAs, are saying that when the elections were fought, when the Maharashtra Assembly elections were fought, it was fought under the leadership of Eknath Shinde. Even the schemes which were introduced, like the Mukhyamantri Ladki Bahin, being the masterstroke in Maharashtra. So the benefit of this, all the leaders, that is not only the Shiv Sena, but even BJP and Ajit Pawar got benefited from this. But they are saying that when the elections were fought, it was fought under the leadership of Eknath Shinde. Therefore, even we should be considered for the CM post. Eknath Shinde should be given the CM post. If not 5 years, then at least for 2.5 years. Now, that is what all eyes are now on Eknath Shinde's press conference, because it is the most important press conference which is going to take place. Only Eknath Shinde alone will be addressing this press conference, and now what big announcements he will be making from this press conference will be important to see. Back to studio.
Right, absolutely. Also, is there any indication that Devendra Fadnavis is going to be flying to Delhi and arriving in the national capital today? Because there is speculation over that as well.
As per sources, what information we have received, that Devendra Fadnavis is already in Sambhaji Nagar. He has to attend a program in Chhatrapati Sambhaji Nagar, and after which he will be moving to Nagpur. So whether Fadnavis later in the evening will be going to Delhi or no is a big question mark, because as per sources, what information we have received, that after Sambhajinagar, Devendra Fadnavis will be moving to Nagpur. So even if he's going to Delhi, that is not yet confirmed yet in Mumbai.
Right, absolutely. Like I said, once again, those are visuals on the right hand side of your screen. It is the residence of Eknath Shinde, where the press briefing is going to happen very, very shortly now. As per sources, Devendra Fadnavis he is going to be flying to New Delhi today. Let's listen into what Devendra Fadnavis said.
याचं उत्तर हे काल सर्वोच्च न्यायालयाने दिलेलं आहे आणि सर्वोच्च न्यायालयाने क्लिअर कट सांगितलं आहे की तुम्ही हारले की ईव्हीएम वाईट ही पद्धत बंद करा. ईव्हीएम टॅम्पर प्रूफ आहे, ईव्हीएमची पद्धत चालूच राहणार आहे हे सांगितलेलं आहे. हा रडीचा डाव आता बंद केला.
काँग्रेस आणि राष्ट्रवादीची मते ठाकरेंना मिळाली नसल्यामुळे ते आगामी निवडणुका स्वबळावर लढवणार असल्याचं
किंवा ते महाविकास आघाडीतून बाहेर पडण्याची चर्चा आहे.
मला याची
भाजप आता स्थानिक स्वराज्य संस्था स्वबळावर लढणार अशी चर्चा.
ते तर आम्ही मिळून ठरवतो काही अजून वेळ.
Daryl, coming back to you, developments at this point of time, fast pace. It has been 4 days since the Maharashtra election results were released. Opposition is targeting Mahayuti, saying that this is a competition. This is a fight within the political parties that form Mahayuti on deciding who is going to be the chief minister. So, the opposition at this point of time alluding that Mahayuti is breaking down. This is the fight to win the seat of the chief minister, and this is a complete breakdown of Mahayuti that is being witnessed on the ground.
If you see now, the Mahavikas Agadi leaders are targeting the Mahayuti over the rift which can be seen in the Mahayuti over the chief minister's post. Earlier this day, NCP spokesperson Flight Crest also commented on this, saying that the BJP has used Eknath Shinde to win the elections, and now when the time has come to give the chief minister's post to Eknath Shinde, the BJP is not ready to leave that post for Eknath Shinde. So now, not just Mahayuti but the Mahavikas Agadi has started targeting the Mahayuti over the rift which can be seen within the Mahayuti party over the chief minister's post. If we talk about the CM post, Eknath Shinde, Shivsena Eknath Shinde section is very much clear about their stand that they are not ready to leave the chief minister's post to the BJP for 5 years. They at least want this post for 2.5 years as per sources. What information we are getting from internal sources of the Shivsena party itself, they are saying that the elections were fought under the leadership of Eknath Shinde, where the campaign trail was done. It was done under the name of Eknath Shinde. So now, when the time has come to give the chief minister's post, why are they delaying? So it is important to see what the BJP senior leaders take a decision on this. As you said, there are speculations of Devendra Fadnavis going to Delhi to meet the leaders. So whom will be Devendra Fadnavis meeting and what all discussions take place if he is going to Delhi will also be important to see. Back to Surya.
Okay, all right. Let's just also try to understand who is it amongst the three big leaders from the Mahayuti three parties. The BJP, it's Devendra Fadnavis, from the Shiv Sena, it's Eknath Shinde, and we also see Ajit Pawar from the NCP. The questions are also going to arise after the chief ministerial post is decided by Mahayuti. Who is going to get which plum posts in the government?
These are portfolios which are now being discussed, and what information we have got to check is that Ajit Pawar is not in the race of the CM race. So Ajit Pawar has been offered the CM post, and is one of his most favorite portfolios, that is the finance ministry, for 5 years. And it is said that Ajit Pawar seems to be happy with this post, with the CM and the finance ministry portfolio. And also, if we see the Ajit Pawar faction MLAs are supporting Devendra Fadnavis to become the chief minister. Earlier this day, senior NCP leader Chhagan Bhujbal met Devendra Fadnavis at his official residence Sagar Bungalow. After which, when he spoke to the media, he said, as emerging as a single largest party, the BJP should get the chief minister's post. So if you see, the NCP Ajit Pawar faction MLAs are supporting Devendra Fadnavis to become the chief minister. Talking about the portfolios, it will be decided later once the chief minister's post is the face is declared, but the CM face is not yet been declared. And once it is clear, only when the CM face will be declared, then only it will be clear that who will get which portfolio. Also, another news what we had got through social media is that Eknath Shinde was offered the post, similar like Ajit Pawar, even Eknath Shinde was offered the post of DCM and UD, that is Urban Development, which Eknath Shinde has been holding since the past 2 terms, so that is 2014 and in 2022. So, but Eknath Shinde seems unhappy with this. Eknath Shinde is saying that we want the CM post, if not 5 years, then at least for 2.5 years. So, talking about the portfolio distribution, it will only be clear once the CM space is declared in Maharashtra. Back to studio.
Okay, all right. Like I said, visuals on your screens. Eknath Shinde is going to be briefing the media very shortly now. There are reporters, there is the media that has arrived in large numbers to cover this very important event. The event is significant, keeping in mind there at this point of time is a logjam that continues as to who is going to become the Chief Minister of Maharashtra. It is a difficult decision because there have been in the past times, Radha, that Devendra Fadnavis has spoken about his desire to be the Chief Minister. Taking a look at the past few years when he was Chief Minister, but for a very short time before the government collapsed, and after that he was asked to sacrifice his own desires and intentions and ambitions to become Chief Minister to give space to Eknath Shinde, after Eknath Shinde led his rebel members to join hands with the BJP and thereby form the government. What is the equation right now between BJP and Shiv Sena and Eknath Shinde particularly? Will Eknath Shinde allow for the BJP to and Devendra Fadnavis to play a larger role this time around when it comes to government formation?
If you see last time around, Devendra Fadnavis had sacrificed his CM post for Eknath Shinde, and Eknath Shinde was made the Chief Minister of Maharashtra in 2022 when we saw when the split of Shiv Sena took place. But this time around, Devendra Fadnavis is leading the race for the post of the CM. But also similarly, if we see, if Devendra Fadnavis was to make the CM of Maharashtra, the BJP would have earlier only finalized his name. But there are talks that the BJP is thinking of some new face in Maharashtra, because we all know BJP has previously also surprised with the CM face in other states too. So this time around there are speculations that BJP might give a surprise face. Talking about surprise faces, it is also said that the BJP wants to play the Maratha trump card. So if you talk about the Maratha faces in Maharashtra, there are 3 big names which come from BJP. That is Vinod Tawde, Chandrakant Patil and Radhakrishna Viखे Patil, who are all these 3 leaders are the senior most leaders in the Maharashtra, and Vinod Tawde being and Chandrakant Patil being the senior most leaders in the BJP. So if BJP wants to give a Maratha face in Maharashtra, so who will it be? Vinod Tawde, Chandrakant Patil or Radhakrishna Viखे Patil? Talking about Devendra Fadnavis, till now, Devendra Fadnavis is leading the race to be the CM. So Eknath Shinde is also a Maratha face. So will BJP support Eknath Shinde to be the Chief Minister for Maharashtra for 5 years? That's a big question mark, because BJP is saying since we are emerged as the single largest party, even we want the CM post. But on the other hand, Shinde faction MLAs are saying that we don't want to leave the CM post for 5 years. It should be the 2.5 years each for both the parties. So all this discussion will be finalized only when the top 3 leaders sit together, have a discussion and get on a final consensus, because there is no proper consensus on who will be the Chief Minister's space in Maharashtra.
Right, absolutely. We're getting to understand right now, Daryl, that the press conference at Maharashtra Congress has begun. It's going to be interesting to see what the Congress has to say, the Congress leaders have to say right now.
के लिए चर्चा करके सब बातें, ये एक मुद्दा है कि चलो उनका सत्कार भी हो, उनका स्वागत भी हो, और दूसरी बात इम्पोर्टेंट ये है कि ये जो इलेक्शन हुआ है वो इलेक्शन में थोड़ा किस वजह से हमें इतना बड़ा नुकसान उठाना पड़ा, क्या बहुत बड़ा जो महाराष्ट्र में ये हमारे खिलाफ में रिजल्ट आया है, उस बारे में भी हम लोग चर्चा करेंगे। और हार के बारे में मंथन तो करना है ना कि क्यों हुआ है, ये इसके बारे में आज की बैठक है।
सत्ता पक्ष का एलिगेशंस आप लोग लगा रहे हैं।
हाँ,
ईवीएम के साथ कुछ हुआ है क्या एलिगेशन?
नहीं, देखो मैंने तो नहीं कह रहा हूँ, 79 असेंबली में वोट कम मिले ये मैं नहीं कह रहा हूँ, काउंटिंग के बाद में उसको मैच नहीं हो रहे, और कुछ 34 या 32 या ऐसे कुछ इसमें ज्यादा वोट मिले, मतलब 100 के आसपास कॉन्स्टिट्यूंसी में वोटों का तालमेल ही नहीं है। फिर ये करेक्ट कार्यक्रम क्या हुआ है, करेक्ट कार्यक्रम किया गया या ये करेक्ट नहीं है, इस बारे में जो है वो लोगों की भावना है, वही हमारी भावना है। जनता जब चिल्ला के कह रही कि हमारे ये निकाल हमने मैंडेट दिया नहीं है, ये हमारा नहीं है, ऐसे लोग बोल रहे, हर गांव से ये प्रतिक्रिया आ रही है।
सर सत्ता पक्ष कह रहा है कि हार हजम नहीं हो रही, इसलिए ईवीएम
नहीं ठीक है, वो उनका तो वही कहना होगा ना, कुछ भी करके वो चुनाव जीतने के बाद में यही कहेंगे। अरे 2019 में भी भारतीय जनता पक्ष को 105 जगह मिली, 132 जगह कैसे मिलती है? सरकार के खिलाफ में बड़ा आक्रोश था, किसान परेशान था, महिलाएं परेशान थी, महंगाई ने मार सहन नहीं हो रहा था, कानून व्यवस्था की धज्जियां उड़ चुकी थी। कौन था? एमएसपी नहीं मिल रहा।
देवेंद्र फडणवीस दिल्ली पहुंच रहे हैं, यहाँ पे भी स्पेकुलेटिंग।
बातें सरकार के खिलाफ में थी, फिर भी इतने रिजल्ट आने के बाद तो लोगों की शंकाएं बढ़ती है। शरद पवार साहब को बुलाया गया है उनके साथ में चर्चा करने के लिए।
All right, we are getting information and this is confirmed that Devendra Fadnavis will be arriving in Delhi. He has been called by the party high command to come to Delhi. He will be arriving in Delhi today evening. So Daryl, this is confirmed. This makes things clear. Devendra Fadnavis has been asked to come to Delhi. However, Eknath Shinde and Ajit Pawar will not be accompanying him. What does this imply?
As you mentioned that it is confirmed that Devendra Fadnavis will be going to Delhi in the evening for a meeting. But if you see Eknath Shinde and Ajit Pawar are still in Mumbai, Eknath Shinde is going to have a press conference in some time, whereas Ajit Pawar is still in Mumbai. So it will be important to see whether this top leader, that is Shinde and Ajit Pawar, have sent somebody on their behalf. Because if you see, since the parliamentary session is going on, the Shiv Sena MPs are in Delhi, and even Sunil Tatkare, who is the Maharashtra president of NCP, is also in Delhi. So it feels that on their behalf they might also attend the meeting. But right now, what, as you mentioned, that Devendra Fadnavis has been called to Delhi and he will be meeting the senior BJP leaders. And it seems like by today evening or by tomorrow, the name of the Chief Minister of Maharashtra should be finally decided. So now all eyes are on two meetings which are set to take place. Devendra Fadnavis meeting senior leaders in Delhi, and the second one, Eknath Shinde, to attend a press conference. All eyes are now on Eknath Shinde's press conference, which is likely to start soon.
Okay. Okay, all right. Has there been any comment, statements coming in from the NCP, from Ajit Pawar?
See, if you see the NCP Ajit Pawar faction have already said that they will be supporting Devendra Fadnavis as a chief minister, because Ajit Pawar, he has already been, as per sources said, that he's already been given the post, offered the post of DCM along with the finance ministry portfolio. So Ajit Pawar faction is likely to get around 6 to 7 cabinet ministers posts also when the cabinet formation will be done and the portfolios will be distributed. Ajit Pawar faction will likely get 6 to 7 portfolios in Maharashtra. So Ajit Pawar faction is not really in the race for the post of the CM, and they are happy what they have got. So if you see the developments which are taking place in Maharashtra, it is only in the Mahayuti, especially between Shiv Sena, Eknath Shinde and BJP. If you look at Ajit Pawar faction, they had a meeting on the second day itself when the results were declared. They elected Ajit Pawar as a group leader, and they said whatever decisions Ajit Pawar will take, we will support him. And we saw even the senior leaders of NCP are saying that we will support Devendra Fadnavis as the chief minister because BJP has emerged as a single largest party. But if you see the statements which are coming from Shiv Sena faction, Shinde faction's MLAs, they are saying that we want to see Eknath Shinde as the next chief minister, and it's not 5 years, then at least for 2.5 years. So if you see, there is a rift between the BJP and the Shiv Sena over the CM post. Now, as you mentioned earlier, that Devendra Fadnavis has been called to Delhi for a meeting. So what meeting takes place, whom he will be meeting today evening will be important to see, and what discussions will take place, and whether the face of the CM of Maharashtra will be decided today will also be important to see.
Okay, all right. On that note, thanks Daryl for joining me on the telecast. Meanwhile, Nana Patole